Hi everyone, this is Star Channel Tarot. I'm going to be looking at your person's energy. Tarot has no gender. This is a general reading. Take what's yours, leave the rest. I don't pull on toxic exes. I do not want their energy, and neither should you. Readings are timeless. This can be past, present, or future. The energy can be flipped. If it's not you, it can be your person. If you want to book a reading with me, shoot me an email, starchanneltarot@gmail.com, one word. Remember to subscribe and set your notifications so you know when the next reading will be. And last but not least, I want to thank you for your tips and your donations. I know you guys work really hard for your money, and I'm very appreciative. This person wants to reconcile. This person is heartbroken and wants to reconcile. You're their happiness. Whatever has happened, yeah, look. You are their peace. They're looking for peace. They're heartbroken. They want to reconnect. Divine timing, my beautiful friends. Divine timing. Everybody's on a different timeline. This person's really worried. They're filled with anxiety. They're afraid you're not going to accept them. They're coming through it. They're surrendering to this relationship, so they could have put walls up. And they're going to apologize because they want to reconcile. Whether you, yeah, we got the divine masculine, so you're probably divine feminine. So if you want to strengthen this energy, I would focus on your divine, healing your divine masculine and your divine feminine. This person could be healing their divine masculine as well. They're watching you. Even though you don't know this, they're watching you. If you don't have social media, they could be looking at pictures. They could be Googling you. In the past, they could have ghosted you and disappeared. They felt that there were too many obstacles between you guys, so they didn't know how to face these things, so they just poof, puff goes the magic dragon. And as they were separated, there could have been interference. Okay, what happened with this? Well, this whole thing has taken them to a crossroads where they've had to face, they're trying to be with courage, trying to have courage to face their regrets because they have a lot of magnetic attraction to you. And there's a fated meeting that's meant to happen. So this person has been keeping secrets. They could have pretended that they were into this person, but they weren't. They want to have sacred union with you. So they've been wearing a mask. Hold on. Card fell. Hold on. Well, you've got justice coming to you. Justice. Can't run from justice. Karma. This person is single. So I feel like this relationship has ended. They've been going through a major storm and a lot of hurt because of this unfinished business with you. Let me see what else we can get. They want to message you. This person's trying to figure out what to say. They're very depressed. They're heartbroken. They're going through some kind of spiritual awakening. So they may know that you guys have a soul contract. There's that fated meeting that's coming. Remember, you can't make somebody, if you are in a twin flame union, you cannot, this person misses your intimacy, not just the sex, but if you're a twin, there's a spiritual union, romantic feelings, they're hurting. people have to awaken on their own timeline. You cannot make somebody speed, like they have to figure, if they don't, and the third parties, whether that's family, friends, work, an actual person that separated you guys or was interfering, they're there, that person, that situation, that job, all that stuff is there to teach your person a lesson. They don't listen, if they don't learn from that lesson, they cannot awaken. So just wish them well and, pray that they learn their lesson fast. They've been seeing a lot of signs. They're missing the sex with you. They want to compromise and make changes. So whatever you guys had before that was impeding union, they want to make changes so that you can have a strong home. They see you as their home. They're trying to be strong. Why? They want to start dating. Oh, I just saw the twin. They want to be, where, I just saw it. They want to date you. Okay? There was, what is the enemy? Oh, whatever was their unhealthy attachment. But they want to reconnect, and this is going to be very unexpected. Something you do not see coming. This person has massive attraction, magnetic attraction. You're the divine feminine. They're going to come toward you with honesty. They're going to surrender. All of this in divine timing. They're going to apologize. They're going to tell you it was their insecurities that kept them away. They looked for safety. What do I mean by safety? A third party doesn't push them to grow like you do. Like the divine would. They want to reconnect, you guys. They want to reconnect. Whatever they destroyed, they want to reconnect. There's a fated meeting coming. Things are not what they seem. You may think that this person is not interested in you anymore, but it's just going to be very unexpected. You got some unfinished business coming toward you from a divine masculine, somebody that could have ruined, self-sabotaged because they went toward the easier route. Meditate, because this is coming. I love you guys. Let me know when it happens.